Have you ever had something important to do, but instead you opened social media, watched random videos, cleaned your room, or told yourself, "I'll start later"? You know what needs to be done. You know delaying it will make things worse. Yet somehow you still procrastinate. Why? Procrastination is not simply laziness. It is often an emotional response. When a task feels difficult, boring, uncertain, or overwhelming, your brain sees it as a threat. Not a physical threat, but an emotional one. Maybe you are afraid of failing. Maybe you are afraid your work will not be good enough. Maybe the task feels so big that you do not even know where to begin. So your brain looks for something easier. Scrolling feels easier. Sleeping feels easier. Watching videos feels easier. Even doing small, unimportant tasks can feel productive compared to facing the thing that makes you uncomfortable. And for a few moments, you feel better, but that relief does not last. The task is still waiting. The deadline gets closer. The pressure grows. Then guilt appears. You start saying things like, "Why am I like this?" Or, "I had so much time." But guilt usually makes procrastination worse, because now the task carries even more emotional weight. The more you avoid it, the harder it feels to begin. Another reason people procrastinate is perfectionism. You may think you are waiting for the right mood, the right idea, or the perfect plan, but perfectionism often hides fear. If you never begin, you never have to see an imperfect result. You never have to risk being judged. You never have to discover that the outcome is not exactly what you hoped for. But waiting for perfect conditions is a trap. Most meaningful work begins badly. The first draft is messy. The first workout feels hard. The first attempt is awkward. Progress does not come from feeling ready. It comes from starting before you feel ready. Your brain also prefers immediate rewards over future rewards. Finishing a project may help your future self. Studying may improve your future life. Exercising may make you healthier over time. But your brain wants comfort now. That is why a short video can feel more attractive than a long-term goal. One gives instant pleasure. The other requires effort before the reward arrives. So how do you stop procrastinating? Do not wait for motivation. Make the task smaller. Instead of saying, "I need to finish this project," say, "I will work on it for 5 minutes." Instead of saying, "I need to study for hours," say, "I will open the book and read 1 page." The goal is not to complete everything at once. The goal is to reduce the resistance to starting. Because starting is usually the hardest part. You can also remove distractions before you begin. Put your phone away. Close unnecessary tabs, prepare your workspace, make it easier to focus than to escape. And when you procrastinate, do not attack yourself. Ask yourself, what am I avoiding right now? Maybe you are tired, maybe you are confused, maybe you are afraid. Maybe the task needs to be broken into smaller steps. Procrastination is often a signal, not a character flaw. You do not need to become a completely different person overnight. You only need to begin with one small action. Because every time you start, even when you do not feel like it, you teach yourself something powerful. You are capable of moving forward, even when your mind tells you to wait.